Metals are critical to every aspect of the global economy. Whether you're talking about telecommunications, whether you're talking about transportation, whether you're talking about agriculture, the rise of human civilization and the use of metals is highly correlated. In fact, you could probably say that they're codependent. So now we're in a very fast-moving transition to low-carbon technologies, almost all of which are widely recognized as being more metal-intensive than the technologies that they're replacing. And we've got a structural shortage. So first, we have to address that structural shortage. And one way to alleviate that is to increase the amount of recycled metals that are recovered, reprocessed, and reused. And that's the business that our company is in. Schnitzer is one of North America's largest recyclers of metal. We were founded in 1906 by Sam Schnitzer, an immigrant who came to the U.S. with a vision and a purpose to recycle metals. And we are still pursuing that vision and purpose today. Our purpose is to help the world use more recycled metals. It's very simple. And our work and our purpose has never been more important and more relevant than it is today.
Schnitzer Steel is a behind-the-scenes kind of company. We are not consumer-facing, but the products that we support is definitely on the consumer side. We are recycling today for a sustainable tomorrow. What it really means is that we're not mining new metals to do this, so that we can protect our tomorrow for our kids and our grandkids.
We have over 100 operations across the country, primarily located on both coasts of the United States, in Hawaii, in Puerto Rico, and in Western Canada. We also have a business called Pick and Pull that buys hundreds of thousands of end-of-life vehicles, sells salvageable parts, and then recycles the cars. We also provide recycling services, what we call 3PR, third-party recycling, to manufacturers, industrial companies, and retailers, where we help them with their supply chain so that they can reduce the amount of material that goes to landfill and increase the amount of material that goes through their supply chain that is recycled. And the last component of our business is we have a steel manufacturing operation in Oregon that produces some of the lowest carbon emissions steel in the world.
We have literally tens of thousands of suppliers, and we aggregate those materials for resale into the U.S. domestic market and to customers in 25 other countries. The steel ends up going to steel mills like our own that are a key part of decarbonizing our future. The demand for critical materials, really non-ferrous products, are going to be even more key as consumer electronics are going to demand more of them. The transition to move away from ICEs or internal combustion engines to EV and hybrid vehicles will demand more non-ferrous metals than ever before. And recycling is going to be a key part of supporting that transition to a decarbonized future.
AMRTS, as we call it, is a technology strategy that allows us to focus on three things. Number one, higher grade commodities, higher quality commodities. Number two, recover more materials from our landfill. And number three, pretty much increase our throughput, be able to recover and recycle more materials from our products. Aluminum primarily, copper, but we're also separating zinc, we're separating stainless steel, we're separating brass into finished goods that go directly to furnace consumers. We integrated multiple technologies, so we're not just focused on one. We do have the density separation, but it also employs sizing, it employs magnetic technology, also X-ray fluorescent technologies so that we can differentiate the different elements. We collect samples of every single box that we produce, and we analyze that where we can actually identify the elements that are within that box. And that allows us to now market our commodity to the end consumer that can better make use of this recyclable copper material.
As a part of sustainability, we have the framework of people, planet, profit.
We've been recognized by a number of leading organizations in our industry, like S&P Global Platts, like Fast Markets, as the leader or one of the leaders in our industry. Our ability to balance our people and planet goals with our profit performance and our growth is one of the distinctive and distinguishing aspects of our company that led to our honor by Corporate Knights as the world's most sustainable company.
That speaks to the level of work that we have done and the level of work that we'll be doing in the future.
I can see that we can play an increasingly important role and that we can help lead industry into a growing circular economy.
In order for a company to continue to support these types of economies, you have to have a resilient kind of mindset. You have to be intentional about the things that you do. That's protecting our environment for our future.
Our work results in millions of tons of materials staying off the streets, staying out of landfills, and staying out of streams and rivers. Our work isn't easy. It takes determination, innovation, and resources, and a lot of people say perspiration and perseverance, to create this continuous cycle of recovery, reuse, and recycling.